This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, January 28th, 2015. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. You have the one system lifting out across the Canadian Maritimes that brought quite a bit of snow to New England, but not New York City. You have a system that's going to be dropping in from the north and west later tonight and into early on Thursday. That could bring a bit of drizzle, freezing drizzle, a few flurries, but in the meantime, ahead of it, it's going to be rather warm. Highs today will be in the 40s and 50s, some low 60s in the southwestern counties. Clouds will hang top to the northeastern counties where they'll be upper 30s. You see that system swinging through with the drizzle, freezing drizzle, a little bit of flurry activity. Some travel impacts could be possible, especially on bridges overpasses in the northeastern counties, but Thursday will be much cooler with readings in the 30s and 40s, and that'll be early in the day. Then readings will fall during the day into the teens and lower 20s for lows Friday morning, and highs on Friday will be in the upper 20s to low 30s across the state with mostly sunny skies, maybe a couple of clouds. But clouds will be on the increase with this system that's going to be off to our south and west on Saturday. It'll be coming in during the day on Saturday and could bring us some light snow Saturday afternoon or so for most of the state. And then the heaviest looks to be Saturday night into the first half on Sunday. The low track is going to really depend on how much snow we get. It's too early to determine that, but that circle, that high pressure over Canada, that is going to be bringing us the reappearance of cold, bitter Arctic air. That's going to bring the high temperatures back down into the teens to low 20s, lows in the single digits. Depending on snow cover, we could actually see temperatures below zero in some areas. You can see that low tracking across the state. Tuesday morning next week could be the coldest morning, as the high will be directly overhead. You can see by Tuesday during midday, it's just off to our east. The winds will begin to try to turn to the south. But you see by a week from today, next Wednesday, you can see, look at the pattern, from the North Pole, straight across Canada, and then to the U.S.-Canadian border, and then it swings to the east. That means the cold air is starting to recharge, and you can see another type clipper system is going to be dropping in, trying to reinforce that cold air, which it looks to do according to this model run, so we'll have to see if that continues. Going further into the month of February, this is the 8th. We have a system that's over the desert southwest moving into the southern plains, especially around New Mexico, Texas, up into the high plains. And that might be a system we'll have to watch. A little bit of activity around here. Could be in the form of rain-snow mix at this point, but it's all dependent on snow cover, temperatures, and whatnot, because it's still more than a week and a half out. Then at the end of the forecast on February 12th, just before Valentine's Day, pretty much a broad trough over the west, nothing digging down, no big cold Arctic blasts coming in, no big high pressure systems that are bringing ridges and stuff and bringing hot weather around like we saw yesterday in the plains. So it looks like by the middle of February, it looks like temperatures look to be maybe a skosh below seasonal levels, but not terribly cold. Satellite image from last evening, you saw the one system, the blizzard, whatever you'd want to call it, moving out of New England. The next system coming at us is coming in from the north and west, fairly quiet across the southern tier of the country at this point. The watch warning map for last evening still had some winter weather issues over especially New Hampshire and Maine. Fairly quiet west of here, a couple of advisories in Idaho and Wyoming, a couple of air stagnation and fog advisories in the north and west. The QBF chart precipitation over the next 5 days. This goes through Tuesday evening or Monday evening. It goes through the weekend. Sunday evening, I think it is, and quite a bit is going to fall in this area.